Welcome to the North Carolina ECATS Training Video Suite. This video will demonstrate general documentation within the EC process, including contacts and the creation of documents. Contacts. To access the contact log page, hover over the Student Information tab in the menu bar and click Contacts. Within this page, you can add a contact or contact attempt. Click Add a Contact or Add a Non-Parent Contact button to enter the contact details. And then click Update the Database. Click the Details button to edit a contact log that has already been saved. You can print the contact logs by clicking on the Documents page and selecting Contacts and either Create Draft or Create Final Document button. Documents. The Documents page allows you to create various types of documents. You can select the type of document you'd like to create by clicking on the radio button next to the document letter name and click the Create Draft or Create Final Document button. Later in this video, we will discuss the difference between draft and final documents. All draft and final documents created for the student are listed at the bottom of the screen in the Documents Created table. Draft documents will have Draft in the status column, while final documents will have a checkbox in this column. To view these documents, click on the blue hyperlink. As an example, we will create an accommodation review document. Click the radio button next to the accommodation review. Then click either the Create Draft or Create Final Document button. Select the student's plan and then check the tests you would like to print accommodation review forms for. Lastly, click on either the Create Draft Document or Create Final Document button. Tips for this page. Only click the Create Draft Final Document button once. The system will begin to compile the entered data for document generation once the button is clicked. This data compilation process may take several seconds depending on the amount of information being processed. To view a created document or letter, you will click on the blue hyperlink title of the document, and the Adobe Acrobat Reader will automatically launch. This document is viewable in a non-editable format. Also, your browser toolbar, the ECATS menu bar, and the Adobe menu bar will all appear. To return to ECATS, simply click on any of the ECATS menu buttons at the top of the screen. Do not close your browser. To print the document, choose the print icon in the toolbar. If there are errors in the document, they will display in a list. Click the View Errors in a separate window button to open a pop-up window with the errors listed, and click the Back to Document Creation page link to navigate back to the data entry page to fix the errors. Drafting versus finalizing. ECATS distinguishes between draft and final documents. Drafts can be created while there are still errors within the process. Any errors found on the document creation page will display in a red box at the top of the page. You may still view the draft document without correcting these errors, but you will not be able to finalize the document. Draft documents will display a proposed watermark on each page. Once the process is free of errors, the Create Final button will display in certain areas of the process, allowing the user to create a final document and the associated event. Final documents start referral and other EC timelines, so it is important to finalize documents promptly. Drafts are saved in ECATS for 30 days, and final documents remain in the system permanently. If a draft document you are working on has expired, simply enter the document creation page by clicking the radio button next to the document name and create a new draft. All the information will remain saved in ECATS until you create a final. Student history or events. Important final documentation will create an event in the student's history. To view events within a student's history, navigate to the Student History page. Hover over the Student Information tab in the menu bar and click on Student History from the menu. Within this page, the student's history of events will display in chronological order. To view more information about an event, select the Details button. You can also open the document attached to the event by clicking the link of the document name. Some events do not have associated documents. This concludes our video on general documentation within the EC process. For videos highlighting other sections of the ECATS application, choose another selection from the ECATS Training Video Suite found on your main menu page.